Attack helicopters, equipped with machine guns and rockets, are designed to eliminate enemy targets. Here are the top 10 countries with the most amount of attack helicopters. Let us begin. Number 10. Italy. With their 56 attack helicopters, Italy makes the number 10 on the list. The entirety of the fleet consists of A129 Mangustas manufactured by the Italian company Agusta. Their production started in 1983. They are the first ever attack helicopters produced and designed in Europe. It can fire US-made AGM-114 Hellfire and BGM-71 TOW rockets or Israeli Spike ER rockets in order to attack ground targets. For airborne targets, they can fire the US-made AIM-92 Stinger anti-aircraft missiles or European Common Product Mistral anti-aircraft missiles. Number 9. France. Up next we have France with their 69 attack helicopters in 9th place. The entire fleet is made up of Eurocopter Tigers, which are produced by the French-German founded company Eurocopter. Their production started in 2003. For the ground targets, they used the French-made SNEB, US-made AGM-114 Hellfire and Hydra 70, Israel-made Spike ER, German-made Pars 3 LR and HOT 3 types of rockets. While targeting airborne targets, they can fire the US-made AIM-92 Stinger and the European Common Product Mistral anti-aircraft missiles. Number 8. Taiwan. Taiwan with their 91 attack helicopters is number 8 on our list. The fleet's main force is made up of 62 AH-1 Super Cobras manufactured by the American Bell Company. Their production began in 1969. While targeting ground targets, they used the US-made Hydra 70 and Zuni rockets. For airborne targets, they can fire US-made AIM-9 Sidewinder anti-aircraft missiles. Additionally, Taiwan owns 29 AH-64 Apaches produced by the USA company Boeing. Number 7. Egypt. Egypt and their 92 attack helicopter fleet makes the number 7 on the list. The fleet's main force, 46, the AH-64 Apaches produced by the American Boeing company. The fleet's main force is made up of 39 Ka-50 Black Sharks produced by the Russian company Kamov. For ground targets, they use the Russian-made S-8, S-13, 9K-121 Vickers and Kh-25 rockets. For airborne targets, they can fire the Russian-made VIMP R-73 and Igla rockets. Additionally, Egypt owns 6 Soviet-made Mi-24s. Number 6. Japan. Japan is at number 6 with their 100 attack helicopters. The entirety of the attack helicopter fleet is made up of USA-made attack helicopters. The main force of the fleet is 88 AH-1 Cobras, which are designed by the Bell Company of the USA. The Japanese AH-1 Cobras are produced by the Fuji Heavy Industries in Japan. Additionally, Japan owns 12 AH-64 Apaches produced by the American Boeing Company. Japan has manufactured its very own Kawasaki OH-1 reconnaissance helicopter. They aim to arm this aircraft and start using it as an attack helicopter in the future. Number 5. South Korea. South Korea's 111 attack helicopters make the number 5 on the list. Because of their conflict with North Korea, South Korea focuses on anti-tank helicopters in the case of a heavy tank attack. Main force of the fleet is made up of 75 American Bell Company manufactured AH-1 Cobras. Against ground targets, they can use the USA-made Hydra 70 and Zuni rockets. For airborne targets, they can fire US-made AIM-9 Sidewinder anti-aircraft missiles. South Korea additionally owns 36 AH-64 Apaches produced by the American Boeing Company. They plan to buy a total of 100 AH-64 Apaches by the year 2028. South Korean Air Force is unhappy with using entirely USA-made helicopters. They're aiming to manufacture their own helicopters in the future. Number 4. Turkey. Turkey is number 4 on our list with 114 attack helicopters. Main force of the fleet is made up of 70 T-129s produced by the Turkish company TUSAŞ. Their production began in 2014. Against ground targets, they used the Turkish-made UMTAS and Cirit rockets. For airborne targets, they can fire the Turkish-made Porsal anti-aircraft missiles. Turkey additionally owns 44 American Boeing's AH-1 Cobras and AH-1 Super Cobras. Turkey still produces and exports T-129 attacks. Turkey also has the project of Atak 2 heavy attack helicopters going on in order to replace the older American attack helicopters. They also plan on manufacturing T-629, which is an entirely electric-powered engine attack helicopter. They aim to add these aircraft to their inventory in the future. Number 3. China. China's 336 attack helicopters make the number 3 on the list. Fleet's main force is made up of 186 Harbin Z-18s produced by the Chinese Harbin Aircraft Manufacturing Corporation. Their production began in 2012. For ground targets, they can fire the Chinese-made HJ-8 rockets. For airborne targets, they use the Chinese-made TY-90 anti-aircraft missiles. China additionally owns 150 Z-10s produced by the Chinese Chang'e Aircraft Industries Corporation. Their production began in 2003. For ground targets, they use the Chinese-made HJ-8, HJ-9 and HJ-10 rockets. For airborne targets, they use the Chinese-made TY-90, PL-5, PL-7 and PL-9 anti-aircraft missiles. China keeps on manufacturing more attack helicopters and expanding its inventory. Number 2. Russia. Coming up number 2 is Russia with their 538 attack helicopters. Fleet's main force is made up of 311 Mi-24s produced by Russia's Mil Moscow helicopter plant. Mi-24 is the most produced attack helicopter in the world. For ground targets, they can use Russian-made UB-16, S-5, UB-32, S-24, 9M-17 Fleta, 9K-114 Sturm and S-8 rockets. Russia additionally owns 127 Ka-52 Alligators produced by the Russian Kamov company. Its production began in 1990. Russia also owns about 100 Mi-28s produced by the Mil Moscow helicopter plant. Their production began in 1982. For ground targets, they use Russian-made S-8, S-13, 9K-121 Vickers, and 9M-120 Attacker rockets. For airborne targets, they can fire Russian-made Wimpel R-73 and Igla missiles. Number 1. USA. On number 1 of our list is the USA with their 1,100 attack helicopters. The fleet's main force is made up of 800 AH-64 Apaches produced by the American Boeing Company. It is the most advanced attack helicopter produced by the USA. Its production began in 1975. For ground targets, they fire the American-made AGM-114 Hellfire, Hydra 70, APKWS rockets, Canadian-made CRV-7 rockets, and Israeli-made Spike-ER rockets. For airborne targets, they can fire American-made AIM-92 Stinger and European Common Product Mistral anti-aircraft missiles. USA additionally owns 300 AH-1 Super Cobras and AH-1 Vipers produced by the USA's Bell Company. The helicopters are utilized by the United States Marine Corps. AH-1 Viper is the most advanced member of the American-made Cobra attack helicopter family. It entered US inventory in 2010. This is the end of our video. If you enjoy this kind of military content, don't forget to subscribe to VSPD Fan.